Bus all night from Lima to get here this morning, and we're going to be teaching 7 leaders or pastors that are teaching every Sunday from different churches around here. We're going to be teaching them about the church and how to prepare a sermon, and it's really, we see a huge need here like we always do, but it just seems like we see more and more needs because, I mean, these guys that are teaching every Sunday have no resources at all. They have a Bible. And nobody's ever taught them in their whole lives how to prepare a sermon. Nobody's ever taught them how to actually interpret scripture or anything. They basically just get up on a Sunday, they read a passage of the Bible, and then if something comes to their mind, they give commentary on it. And so, once again, if you could imagine how good it would be for somebody to move here and actually pour their lives and invest into these 7 pastors, like, it would change everything. But these guys have no opportunity to ever go get the resources that they need, or they don't even know how to use them. This is the first time they're being taught it, so that's what we'll be doing right now.
Ahora sus Biblias al libro de Mateo 5. Mateo 5, este es el sermón del monte. 50 millones de bebés mueren cada año en todo el mundo por medio de aborto. Esto es mucho peor que el holocausto de Hitler, ¿no? La vida no tiene valor. Por ejemplo, este es horrible porque en Inglaterra hay un hospital que en realidad quema a bebés abortados para calentar.
We're overlooking Satipo right now, and church went well this morning, and preaching went well last night. It seems like the church is growing and they're becoming more ordered, and it's improved quite a bit since the last time that we have been here. Tomorrow we head out. We're buying food for the community right now, and we're going to head out in the morning. We have an 8-hour truck drive, but we just found out that 3 women, some of them are doctors or something, are coming along. So even though now we bought the truck, now we're all riding in the back of it, while the women right up front, and it rained all morning. And then I asked them if it's gonna rain tomorrow, and they said no, it never rains this time of year. So it should be an interesting ride tomorrow. It should be fun as normal. Pulling into Chembo here to go preach the gospel and teach for 3 days. It's been a lot of traveling just to get to this point. We finally made it to the village, and people are pointing at us saying gringos. A couple kids up to our right and going out fishing for the day. Hola.
A ver, ¿quién se pelea aquí en el salón? A ver, ¿quién pelea? ¿Nadie pelea? ¿Quién miente? ¿Quién engaña? ¿Quién se come la lonchera de su amiguito?
¿Quién se escapa?
¿Quién se escapa? Ah, ¿quién se escapa? Jefferson. Benito. Eso es pecado. Todo como el sol. Pero más que el sol, nadie puede mirar a Dios.
Jesús nos ama cada uno, a cada uno, a cada uno. Jesús nos ama cada uno, Jesús nos ama a todos. A mi papá, a mi mamá, hermano mayor, hermano menor. Me ama a ti, me ama a mí. Jesús nos ama.
Mali!
Mamá dijo, mamá.
¿Listo? ¡Ay!
Ahí pensé que eran esos toritos. No puso nada más. Ahí se metió su boca. La niña se lo metió.
Sí, ella está.
Cruz ya nos salvó tu reino. Venga, oh Dios. Venga tu reino, Dios. Se haga tu voluntad. Sea tu nombre dado a conocer. Se oiga tu canción en cada nación hasta que tu obra hecha esté. Venga tu reino, Dios. Danos tu fuerza, oh Dios, valor para hablar. Muestra tu gran poder en la debilidad. Úsanos, oh Señor, como quieras tú. Por gracia tu evangelio llevaremos, Dios. Venga tu reino, Dios, se haga tu voluntad, sea tu nombre dado a conocer. Se oiga tu canción en cada nación hasta que tu obra hecha esté. Venga tu reino, Dios.
I know the guy who was 62. He said, he asked Warner a question. He said that his dad, and Ashaninka as well, they used to live way deep in the jungle. His dad used to, like all the rest of them, used to kill people all the time. And he said his dad has never heard about the Bible, has never heard about Jesus, has never heard the gospel ever before in his life, or anything about it. And he's died, and he asked where he is right now. And that's the thing that we hear all the time, because generations of generations, millions of people over the years in the jungle have never had access to the gospel. They've never heard the gospel before in their entire lives. They've never heard about the Bible. They've never heard the name Jesus before. They have lived generations after generations. They have lived and they have died in the jungle without ever hearing the name of Christ. And so I guess I just want to ask a question to whoever might watch this video is what are you doing with your life? How are you fulfilling the Great Commission? What does the Great Commission cost you? Because it's really easy to forget about these places and forget about all these things, or never hear about them, because it's easy to be in your own little world, your own little circle. But this stuff is happening all over the world, and it has happened, and it is happening. I mean, the gospel's here now, but it's for the most part, outside of us on this entire stretch of the river that we work on, there's nobody working here at all. There's nobody, and we're only here 4 times a year. Other than that, there's nobody. And all throughout the rest of the more remote places, there's nothing. I mean, one time we were on a remote river back here in the jungle, and a man came up to me and he said, "Are you brothers?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, we have a village that we were already back into the jungle 2 days." And he said that they have another village that's another 2-day walk from where we were at. So that's 6 days from Cusco. That's 3 days of hiking, you know, probably 12 to 15 miles a day, where their village is located. And they said that they have a few believers there, and they had one Bible, but they really don't know how to read it. And they need somebody to teach them, and they were begging us to come back there and teach them, but it's impossible for us because there's so much work, there's so much needs everywhere. So again, we need laborers, and I have to ask, what are you doing with your life? I mean, generations are dying and without ever hearing the gospel of Jesus Christ, still in the jungle in the Amazon. So I just want to encourage you to think about that. Think about what the Great Commission has cost you and what God's calling you to do, and how you've been obedient or disobedient.